When the sun went down, the insects crawled toward Wilda's new home. They were excited to have a spectacular blast at her awesome party. The insects went through the gaps below, all the edges of the grave ledger, to go into the coffin. As soon as they got in, every buggy was having so much fun partying in the carcass. The fireflies and the glowworms were attached to the roof, providing lights while wearing Christmas lights in their abdomens that came in different colors. The crickets were producing jazz music as they blew lilies as brass instruments, beat acorns as drums, and picked the spider silks tied to curved sticks as string instruments. Venetta and her friends finally arrived to the party. They found the social gathering fun and cool as they watched the other bugs dancing, talking, singing, and eating so much food like wild animals. Leggy crawled off to be with the ladies, while Bactrian crawled toward the rocky table that provided succulent meals. Senti found the music a bit loud, but quite entertaining to listen to, and Stinger found some of the crowd a bit wild as they danced and sang. Both Millie and Venetta brought Senti and Stinger into the crowd of dancing insects to shake their groove with them. The centipede and the scorpion weren't the type of invertebrates who would admire shaking their groove. But Millie and Venetta told them it wouldn't hurt to try, at least. So the two males tried their best to shake their groove for the adoptive sister and girlfriend. As they danced, Senti started to get the hang of it as he managed to feel the beat. He surprisingly began to enjoy dancing. As for Stinger, he was starting to get into his groove, too. However, he still wasn't the type of arachnid who would enjoy dancing. Venetta found his dance moves pretty nice as she watched him, and that made him dance even better as he managed to feel the rhythm of love when she looked at him proud with those adoring eyes of hers. So the millipede and the tarantula decided to join in the dance with them. Things were getting pretty good for the four invertebrates as they shook their tails and abdomens. Just then, the music suddenly stopped when Wilda showed up and tapped an incisor tooth with a stick to have every buggy's attention. Senti and Stinger were mad because she disturbed their dances with the girls. She just wanted to thank every buggy for coming to her fabulous party. Wilda hoped that her honorable guests were having fun partying in her new exquisite place. And they were. Having company and admiration from every buggy in her social gathering was what she desired the most. All of the invertebrates were glad to be at her party, including Senti and Stinger. At first, they weren't sure if they would enjoy the party or not, but then they started having fun as the centipede enjoyed dancing and the scorpion got to dance with his girlfriend. Wilda was so pleased to have every buggy partying in her place. After she was done having the insects' attention, she told the house spider to hang a small ball covered in silver glitter up to the ceiling with his thread of silk and commanded the glowworm to direct the light toward the ball while wearing a light purple Christmas light in her abdomen, with a cone-shaped leaf around it. The musicians were then cued to play soft music for every buggy. As the night went on, some of the insects were dancing slowly with their lovely dates, and some of them were dancing by themselves. This was the perfect time for Senti and Stinger to have a beautiful moment with their girls. The centipede was hoping to dance with fun jazz music again, but he decided to dance slowly with his adopted sister while listening to soft music instead. As for Stinger and Venetta, they too were dancing lovely together while holding each other's pedipalps. He had to admit that going to a party where any bug can dance with their dates was one of his best moments. Stinger's heart beat fast as he looked at his girlfriend's beautiful eyes while dancing. He felt like he could pass out with such intense love, but he was too prideful for that. And when Venetta looked at Stinger's handsome eyes, the temperature of her body started increasing. She imagined herself dancing with her boyfriend in outer space with beautiful stars. The two love bugs then closed their eyes and touched each other's heads, forehead to forehead. Leggy tried to ask every girl he met to dance with him, but none of them had any intention of dancing with the Harvestman, because some already had dates and some were irritated by his charm. Leggy was depressed that no girl wanted to dance with him. He questioned himself and wondered to himself, what was wrong with the way he flirted? Or was it because he lacked charm? He went to the rock table to take a sip on a delectable nectar droplet while watching the insects dance. He noticed Bactrian on his left side viciously chewing on a bone, which made him feel a bit annoyed and disgusted. So Leggy just kept on watching every buggy dance slowly while ignoring the hungry camel spider feasting and drooling on his meal like a dog. He found it nice and cute as he spotted the myriapod siblings dancing together. When he managed to spot Stinger and Venetta together as a loving couple, he found it very romantic and beautiful. He wished he could be more like them, if only he had a girlfriend. Leggy had always thought of those two arachnids as being a great couple, so he thought maybe it would be time for them to get to the final phase of love. The Harvestman believed that they should be more than just boyfriend and girlfriend. He wondered when they would get to that phase already, and he frankly did not know how much longer he had to wait. He thought maybe he should talk to Stinger when the party was over, and have a bug-to-bug talk. Leggy hoped that his scorpion friend had in mind to get to that final phase. If he didn't have the confidence to do it, then the Harvestman spider would have to give him the confidence he needed. If his girlfriend rejected that final phase, then Leggy and Stinger would have to wait a little longer. Then he came up with an idea that would make things even more romantic. So he finished drinking his nectar, and he quickly left the party to get something for Stinger.